Hello everyone and welcome to this second video tutorial of the Iris dataset. So in the previous video we loaded the Iris dataset. We discovered the different classes which are Setosa, Versicolor and Virginica, and we saw the four features that we have: the sepal length, the sepal width, the petal length and the petal width. And we examined, of course, the dimensions of the data or the shape of the data. So we have 150 data measures or 150 training examples. And in the second video, I will be plotting the data, visualizing the data in order for us to have a better insight of the data. And of course, we're gonna proceed by pre-processing and scaling the data. So let us just start by plotting the data. So what we are going to do is to plot one feature against the other. So here we are going to plot the sepal width against the sepal length. So here we can see that probably the Setosa species is kind of separated, linearly separated from the others. On the other hand, the Versicolor and the Virginica are somehow overlapping. So the Virginica is in the blue dots, the Virginica is the yellow dots, and the Versicolor are in the green dots. The Setosa are the purple dots. So we can see that the Setosa is somehow linearly separable. However, the Versicolor and the Virginica are somehow overlapping. So let us move to the second plot, and we're gonna plot the petal length against the sepal length. Again, the same pattern emerges. However, in this plot, the Setosa is more clearly separable as compared to the Versicolor and the Virginica. So it is very easily separable. And so in the third plot, we plot the petal width against the sepal length. Again, the same pattern emerges. And of course, in the fourth plot, it is almost the same. So normally we should have a very high accuracy, but probably we're not gonna reach 100%, since there are a lot of overlapping between the Versicolor and the Virginica species. So let us see. So the second step, of course, we're gonna shuffle the data. So it is very important to shuffle the data. So for this, we're gonna import the shuffle function from the scikit-learn utils, and then we're gonna proceed by shuffling the data. So using this imported shuffle function, so we're gonna shuffle the iris data and the iris target, putting them in X and Y. So let us see what. So now Y is the target data, and it is shuffled. So in the previous video we saw that they are all put all zeros in the beginning, and then all ones in the beginning, and then all two. Okay, but now the data is shuffled. So this is very important step. And as for the training data, we need to scale them using the preprocessing.scale function. Okay. After that, it is very important to transform the Y into categorical function. So to categorical variable, using the keras utils to categorical. So it is existing function that transforms Y into a categorical. So let us see what is the output of the Y categorical. So here we used to have 2, 1, 0. now we have only zeros and ones. So this is the first row here represent the first value here. So one. So here only in the third position we have one, and the others we have zero, and then this one is represented here by the second row, and this zero here is represented by the first row, and so on and so forth. So this is very important to transform the y into categorical. Okay, and after that we're gonna split the data, of course, into train data and test data. Of course, also the labels should be split into train labels and test labels. So let us see the shape of the train label. So 112 training example. So and of course the number of the train data should be 112 by 4, since we have 4 features. So this is it. Yes, so that's all guys for the second video. In the third video we are going to proceed by building a model and training the model, and then evaluating the performance of the model. Please leave a like, and see you in the third video. Bye bye.